friends, and welcome to Makeup Redo Rhonda. Now let's just reword it, not redo, because I will sit here all day long and overthink everything. So hi, hello, welcome, my name's Rhonda. Over here we embrace the hot mess. It's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone, where today we are playing with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. That is such a mouthful. Anyways, if you saw my PR haul, if you saw my Paw Pet box and Good Candle unboxing, I had shown you all that BOXYCHARM did in fact end up sending over the Charlotte Tilbury Foundation. That was a choice in the premium box for March. Couldn't remember what month we're in. So I've gone ahead, I've prepped my skin. Now the shade that I chose apparently sold out, so they sent over 5.5 warm. I'm a little scared of it because, as we see, your girl has her Kentucky tan, aka zero color, and I'm thinking this is going to be way too yellow for me, which I will say this foundation does tend to run, in my opinion, more on the yellow side. I do have the 7.5 neutral shade for my summer time, and like I said, it just runs very yellow for a neutral. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump in. This foundation has been sold over as well in their drop shop for like $18, I do believe. I hope it comes back because I'm going to try for a different shade because I really have a feeling that I don't know how well this is going to work color wise. So I have gone ahead and I primed my skin with the YENSA Essential Glow Primer, and then that all over my face in my T-zone. I absolutely love the OFRA Cosmetics, the Absolute Cover Primer. I love this in my pores to help hide my, you know, deepest, darkest secrets of the deepest pores you could ever find. I'm going to go ahead, I always use my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It is in the shade 4, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And under my eyes, I forgot to tell y'all, I absolutely love the Bobbi Brown Corrector in the shade Light Bisque to help with the fact that I am allergic to the world and my sinuses hate me. I'm going to shake this up really well. This has like a $48 retail value on this foundation. It is a beautiful foundation, but please hold, my kids' breakfast is done. I mean, this is kind of the norm if you've been here. As soon as I sit down to do stuff, it's like mom life, you know, priority. So I am just gonna go ahead and put a couple pumps on the back. With this foundation, I mean, you all can see, when it comes to this foundation, I have to moisturize really well. I have normal to dry skin, and because Kentucky just can't get its, you know, life situated as far as our weather goes, my skin is just, I'm just gonna lightly buff this in and hope that we can make it work. I try and keep this foundation away from my under eye area because I noticed when I had tried it in the past, it just kind of was a little too drying for my under eyes. I will say, when it came to this foundation, I really did like the way that it wore, and I thought it looked really pretty on my skin. I just, like I said, had to really moisturize my skin. I also made sure to like exfoliate as well, and I feel like it just gives it more of a pretty base. It just sits prettier, I guess I should say. Any excess I'm going to pick up with my sponge. I like to go in with a sponge and pick up any excess and really push it into the skin. My sponge is actually dry, which I know is like not the norm for most people, but what I like. I'm not like most. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. But I really like to press it into the skin, and if I pick too much up, then I'll just go back what's left on my brush and add it. Boom. But I mean, you can see how pretty that looks on the skin. Let's ignore the fact again that it's not my shade, but I'm going to try and salvage it by using a really light concealer. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back and we'll talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Okay, so I am back with the rest of my face. I have not done anything with my eyes because I'm gonna hop off after filming this, finishing this video, and I'm gonna use some of the new C Color Cosmetics palettes. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that video. So let's go ahead and talk about this Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. It is one of those foundations that I think, like, once you've gone ahead and got it all together, it is beautiful on the skin. Now, I feel like, in all honesty, I was able to make this shade work for me, and we saw that it was not the perfect shade whatsoever. So what I ended up doing to be able to get it to match my face a lot better was I went in with the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Cotton Candy. So this is definitely more of a fair tone concealer, and so it was able to kind of neutralize a lot of the yellow undertone in this foundation. So that is something that I definitely recommend for you all. You've also seen me, at least that video should be up, in the past where I've just taken my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in white, and I've like brightened up my under eyes with this as well when I was playing around with a concealer that was too dark for me. So this is always, as I always tell y'all, I love to multitask my products and make them work for me. So, you know, with this foundation, I feel like if you are wanting more of a full coverage look to the skin, but not a cakey look, you're gonna love this foundation. I feel like when it comes down to it, like, if you can get this foundation for $18, I say run. I say get it. Let me give you a little information on this particular foundation from Charlotte Tilbury's website. Okay, so I think I told you all this had a retail value of $48. It's actually $44 over at her website. It's a stay all day full coverage foundation, and it does have a natural matte finish, and there is a ton of different shades to choose from if you go over to her website. So I'll link her website down below. That way, if you find that this foundation is for sale again over at BOXYCHARM Drop Shop, you can already have an idea of what shade that you need that's going to match you. So again, today I have 5.5 warm on. It definitely was not my shade, but we were able to get it to match a lot better than it did coming through. Thank you, Huda Beauty. So anyways, friends, that is our quick little review video on the Charlotte Tilbury. For reference, once again, normal to dry skin, and I feel like well moisturized, well hydrated skin, and it will look beautiful on your skin. If you are curious about some of the other makeup that I do have on, oh, ready, sit back, because here we go. It's going to be a quick one. As I told y'all, Huda Beauty concealer is what I do have on. Let's move to the liquids. On liquids, this is a little bit darker of a shade contour. It is old, yet I still use it. This is by Tarte, and it is like their stick contour bronzer doohickey. It's in the shade 2, and then I love to go in after I've blended that out with my SHEGLAM liquid. It is straight up like liquid pigments, and this one is in Golden Sun. It's kind of got more of a sun-kissed look to it. Then I dab a couple dots of the Devoted blush by SHEGLAM, blend that out, and then I set my face with my SHEGLAM powder in the shade Light Pink. After I've done that, I do go ahead and bronze up with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, as well as the Hourglass. The Charlotte Tilbury is in the shade 2, Hourglass in, this is the Diffused Bronze Light shade. And then for blushers, I'm a broken record when it comes to OFRA blushers. 2021, the two palettes that I was reaching for non-flip and stop was, first part of the year was the Blink palette, and the second part of the year was the OFRA. I fell in love so hard with OFRA blushers, y'all. So today I actually have this shade, and this shade kind of all mixed together. If you don't have OFRA blushers in your life, definitely consider it. So yeah, I love this palette. I am so mad at myself for forgetting to go in and change my choice, because originally I thought it was this palette that was available in the March BoxyCharm. I was wrong. It is whole other colors. As far as, let's see, what else do I have on? Eyebrows. Eyebrows is just the Item Beauty Brow Pencil. And then to spike it up, I did my OFRA Cosmetics Don't Play Brow Gel of Heavenly Goodness. If you are shopping OFRA, I do have a 20% off coupon code. It's Hot Mess, and it'll save you 20% over and over and over again. It is an affiliate code, so thank you in advance if you do use that. On my lips, I do have the GERARD Cosmetics. I mean, I think it's kind of, we just know that I'm gonna have the lip pencil on. This one I think is in SHEGLAM. Believe it or not sugar and spice, but it's in SHEGLAM. And then for my lipsticks, I have OFRA Cosmetics LOML and Truffle. On my lips, I fake full lips, y'all. I overline, I color it in, and I feel like this is like the perfect combo. And for highlighters, I actually use the new OFRA Cosmetics Pure Glow Finishing Powder. So what I do is I went in with the shade Light and kind of sun-kissed, not sun-kissed, but where the sun would shine on me and glisten and glow. I went in with the shade Light on my nose, lips, cheeks, forehead, and then higher up on my cheekbones, like right up through here, I went in with the shade Medium. These things are beautiful. Go light-handed. Please go light-handed, or else you are gonna next level. So that is everything. I will try and have everything linked and listed down below. Thank you again to BOXYCHARM for sending the Charlotte Tilbury foundation my way. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It looks like my skin, and that's what I love. Anyways, friends, don't forget to check me out on my other channel, HOTMESS MOMMA Vlogs, for plus size curvy girl fashion hauls over there. I'm on TikTok and Instagram at HOTMESS MOMMA of 4. And until next time, kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye. Now I'm gonna hop off and film my C Color Cosmetics eyeballs. Bye.